Inflation in India shoots up to 7.79% beyond RBI's upper target range. The data from the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation on Thursday revealed the retail inflation in India for the month of April, reflecting it was due to the higher edible crude oil and fuel prices, and this was against 6.95% in March. This is the highest ever since 8.33% in May 2014. Analysts had expected the CPI inflation to be around 7.5%, up from 6.95% in the month of March and 4.23% in April 2021. This reveals that the headline retail inflation has now stayed above the Reserve Bank of India's 6% upper tolerance level for the fourth consecutive month. Rural inflation shot up to 8.38% in April as compared to 7.66% in March and 3.75% in April 2021, while urban inflation stood at 7.09% in April as compared to 6.12% in March and 4.71% in April 2021. Anchor and journalist Rajdeep Sardesai tweeted, "The big story. India's retail inflation, as measured by Consumer Price Index (CPI), has risen to 18-month high to 7.79% in the month of April, breaching upper limit of RBI's target range for a fourth consecutive time. Surge driven by rising food fuel prices. A major challenge for GOI. Others also interpret the high inflation surges with the declining wage growth and falling employment. Consumer food price inflation in India has nearly doubled in India since March 2021 according to data disclosed by the National Statistical Office. The Russia-Ukraine war also kindled prices higher with high fertilizer costs, and crude oil triggering high inflation in India has nearly doubled in India since March 2021. Also, the average annual CPI inflation for FY22 came in at 5.51%, higher than RBI's projection of 5.30%. Somehow, the sliding Indian economy is slipping the eye and politicians seem least concerned about it. Right now, heated talks are going on about demolishing the Taj Mahal because a temple was earlier built in that spot. In the south, the Karnataka cabinet pushes the anti-conversion bill as an ordinance. Sri Lanka voted for communalism and starved in the end, is what a lot of people in India are starting to say.